Okay, hello guys, welcome to my blog. Please subscribe. Okay, now we're gonna read the book again. The title of the book is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Okay, let's open it now. Ooh. Once upon a time, a beautiful baby girl was born to a king and queen. They named her Snow White. But sadly, the queen died before the baby was a year old. The king married again, but his new wife was mean. She had a magic mirror to which she would say, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? My lady, you are the fairest of them all. Of them all. The mirror replied. See? This is the mother before, but she died. She looks like evil. This is the bad mother. Is this the bad one? Bad one.
I think so.
Yeah, because she looks a little bad. Yeah. Because she's looking in the mirror. I think she's bad, yeah. And this is the baby. See? So cute and pretty. Oh, see? This is the new one. This is the old one. She died. Bleh. Then the bad one came. The mean queen always heard the same answer from the mirror, but when Snow White was 16, the mirror replied, "My queen, you are very fair, but Snow White seems to be the fairest of them all. What should I do? This one or this one?"
That one.
She never returns. The queen was green with envy. She ordered a huntsman to seek out Snow White and take her deep into the forest.
So that's the huntsman.
Yeah, the huntsman. Oh, so poor Snow White. But there's much more beautiful than this Snow White. Later, when she dies, then she's so beautiful than this. Okay? I'll show you later. Next page. Oh, she saw a house. I don't know what wonder is that house, and so beautiful, with butterflies and bees and bunnies. My favorite thing is bunny, because when I was a kid, I loved bunnies. The huntsman took Snow White by the arm, but did her no harm. He told her to run far away. Alarmed, Snow White ran far into the wood. She was starting to feel tired when she saw a charming cottage. Charming? Why is the cottage charming?
It means it's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I love this house. It's so simple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Simple. Oh, ma. I think this is the Seven Dwarfs house. See? That's what it is. And look. Yeah, I know. Snow White tapped on the door and tiptoed in
And tiptoed in.
and tiptoed in. Everything thing inside was very tiny and terribly tidy. Against the wall, Snow White saw 7 small beds. She yawned and walked over for a rest on one of them. But it's too small. See, she's big, and this is just like this. How can a woman sit there? I mean, how can a woman sleep there? Oh my gosh, they're here now. Hours later, when Snow White awake, she wants alone. She did not know she was in the home of 7 dwarfs. They all spoke kindly to her. Perhaps you'd like to stay, said a dwarf in a purple hat, popping up near the bed. Okay. She doesn't know. See? You know, I has this one. Okay, look. This mouth. This chin. Okay? Don't say, what is this? This is the chin. Okay? Because my mom knows it. She tell it to me. Oh, her mom. So each day, as the 7 dwarfs set off for work, Snow White fussed over them and made them sandwiches. Meanwhile, one night, the magic mirror told the evil queen that Snow White was still alive. You lie, cried the queen. You lied, cried the you lie, cried the queen with all her might. See, look at her hands. She's like this. Look at my hands. See, she's still okay. And the evil queen is angry. See her hands? Told ya. Okay, let's continue reading. Huh? Wait, what? Oh, yeah. That's the evil queen trying. Wait, you listen first, then you will know what happened. This is the queen, you know? You know what happened. The queen was so annoyed. Snow White was spoiling spoiling her plan to be the fairest in the land. So the queen poisoned an apple. This goose disguised her face and voice and set off to join Snow White. How did the queen know the way of the dwarf's house? Oh, I think the queen see the step-prints of the dwarfs. Oh no. She found Snow White safe and sound in the dwarf's house. Apples for sale! Apples for sale! Apples for sale! Shouted the queen with a frown. Oh. The queen began to eat one side of an apple. You can have this one. But it wasn't the bad poisoned. But it wasn't the bad poisoned part. The queen handed the apple to Snow White. Snow White began to eat the poisoned side of the apple. After one bite, she fell down as if dead. Oh, she is super beautiful here. I'm gonna tell you. I told you she is super beautiful. Look at this. Ugly, right? Beautiful. I love her nose. Oh, so beautiful. And this is ugly. She's not white here. Okay, let's read now. Let's continue. When the dwarfs returned, they were startled to see Snow White lying on the ground. She lay as still as a stone. Aww. The dwarfs snatched up the apple and realized Snow White had been
Realized Snow White had been poisoned.
Stunned, they slowly placed Snow White in a glass case and stood it in the woods. Oh, poor Snow White. Oh, who's that? One day, a handsome prince rode past as he leant over to look at Snow White. He knocked the glass case, the horrible piece of apple flew out of her mouth, and she opened her eyes. How did the apple flew out and then she wake up her eyes? See? The prince asked Snow White to be his wife. The wedding was wonderful, and the dwarfs wished them well. Okay, the end. That's the end of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. They're happily ever after now. Do you like the story? Tell if you like it. If you like it, subscribe it again. Okay? And look, can you count the Seven Dwarfs? 1. Let's start here. No. Oh yeah, here. No, let's start with the old ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 dwarfs. Okay. Bye. Boop.